Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel, Plum Figgy. This is Tammy. Hope everyone is doing well. Alright, so let's get ready for another collage for this week. I'm going to quickly walk you through prior weeks. So I think we're on week 12 this time. Somehow it's already week 12. This is a little bit crazy. My book is getting a little bit more chunky. But loving it so far. I still need to add something down there. I don't know what it'll be. This one's interactive. It opens. This one's also interactive. So, it's been a very rainy, cold, wet, dreary, perfect kind of Sunday. It's one of those Sundays where it makes you feel like don't worry about doing nothing all day. And I feel like I'm a little bit low-key today. So hopefully I can turn it up a notch. Okay, so here is last week's. Still love this one. I think it's probably my favorite so far. It's just really fun. It's really pretty. I love this flower. Very different from what I would normally do. I mean, I wouldn't ever have punched out different shapes like this and used them as part of the background, but really, really like that one. So, okay, what do we got for today? So, week 12, we've got, are you ready? This one's pretty different. I had to think through this one a little bit. So, we've got a comic, architecture, something cold, a favorite word, a favorite word, a bird, and then bonus, a stamping in a non-black ink. So, alright, so first things first, a comic. This is from Get Fuzzy. I'll read it to you. I love catnip mice. It's why I chew their heads off. They're good for breakfast. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That was a haiku. A freaky little cat haiku. If you're not familiar with the Get Fuzzy comics, I fell in love with them back in my college days, I guess, or a little after college. Yeah, in my college days. It's been that long, I'll admit it. At the end of my college days. I love this cartoon. Actually, I made this little book of just a bunch of them. I had a lot more time on my hands back then. I love just flipping through this. Actually, I should probably do something better with this because now that I know how to do that. But if you get a chance, definitely, if you like cats and dogs, definitely look up this comic strip. It is hilarious. Okay, so we've got a comic. Architecture, I pulled 2 pages out from that book of design that I have. And I think we'll either use this one here or part of this one here. It kind of depends on the other decisions that I make for this collage. So this collage can go one of 2 ways. So I'll show you that in a second. Okay, so something cold. I pulled out, I went into my magazine clippings that I just kind of keep, and this was from an advertisement, but it's obviously like a soft drink with ice in it, and it's obviously cold. And then this is some berries with some snow on it, and I really like the color of it. So there's that option. But then there's also this little cutie pie. And it's adorable, and it's snowing, so it's cold outside, so you can see the snow there. So it's obviously way too big for this collage, but I kind of feel like we need to use the cute little kitty cat because our comic strip is about kitty cat. and the expression on his face is kind of perfect for a freaky little cat haiku. Okay, and then favorite word. I don't know that I have a favorite word. what I think I'll do is I just grabbed this alphabet set of stamps, and I figured at some point along the way, as I'm collaging, a word will come to me, and joyous is one that I really like, but I also grabbed all my stamp pads that are not black. So depending on what we end up with, I think I'll go with the kitty cat. But there's that. And then a bird. I've got these two stickers that were gifted to me by a watcher of my YouTube channel. Thank you so much. It was a very big surprise to get a thank you note. Don't send me stuff, please. I have too much stuff already, but I wanted to save these for my personal journals, and I thought, what a perfect place to do this. So, I figured one of these could probably work pretty well on here. So this one's going to be kind of an eclectic one, I think, but hopefully we'll have a little fun along the way. So, okay, now, if we're going for the kitty cat, I think I need to go ahead and remove him from his background here very carefully. I'm assuming it's a him. It looks like a him. And yeah, I don't need the rest of that. Okay, so this one's obvious. This one's pretty big. Let's see how this will. Yeah, it's gonna take up the entire thing. So let's take off part of this fuzz on this side, and he's cute. I hate to take off too much because then you lose the fact that it's cold there, but at the same time, you don't really need it all. Okay, so there's our our cat. Okay, so now at this point, I think maybe this one, because it's got black, and that can help tie in with the cat. But before I make a total mess of this, let's see. There we go. I don't need the whole thing, and there's nothing interesting on the back, so don't worry about that. Okay, save this for something else. Okay, so we've got a cat and some architecture. We have our comic strip. What else do we need? Something cold. He's cold. This is the something cold. Okay, a favorite word, a bird, and stamping in a different color of ink. I kind of wonder if we shouldn't also include this somehow. But, or even this. This would be a nice little pop of color anyway. I'm going to go ahead and tear this out. And that way I can at least play around with it. I don't know that I won't want to keep the rest of that. Okay, so let's get rid of these straight edges. This one might be a quick one today, guys. Okay, so there's this. So we've got a lot of something cold now, but I don't think I need this entire thing. I think it's just kind of nice as some background. Let's see. Well, before I rip off too much, I don't love this, and this is a kind of a big unnecessary blob. But I like the color right here. So let's try, I'll keep this handy. This might be kind of perfect over here. Actually, it might be very perfect over here. Okay, so we've got that. Now, I'm gonna stick this underneath. Didn't say you had to really see all of it. Stick this up here. And kitty cat's taking up a lot of room. Okay, well, I didn't want to move over to the other side of the page, but how are we going to fit all this on here? Let's see. Okay. I'll hold off on that for just now. Let's put this here. Okay, I like the balance that's happening better now. Okay, so his little ears. Okay, I'm gonna go around him a little bit tighter. He's cute. Okay, so we've got those. I kind of think we could get most of this on here. I might need to trim off on both sides. Okay, so let's see. That's better. Now, bring this back in maybe, like so. Can you even tell that it's frozen? Whoops. Okay, I'm gonna get rid of this ice at the top here. Let's see, let's take off this here. Okay. Okay, so we've got all this. Now, birds. I picked some really big pictures of things here. I'm wondering if I shouldn't find a smaller bird. I also still need to find a place for a word to go. Doesn't say that the word has to be big. Okay. Well, a couple of things that I really like are You can clearly, easily see the comic strip. I like that you can see some of the black on the top and bottom of it. Obviously, like the kitty cat. I feel like I need to go find a different bird. These two are just too big for this one, I think. I don't know how I can, well, here, let me trim him and see if I can get it smaller. I'll be right back. Okay, so cut him out. So hopefully that'll kind of help, and it really does. Okay, yep, that'll work now. So I don't know if that's necessarily the right direction. Maybe more like that. Okay, so I like what's going on here. I'm gonna go ahead and glue this down, and I'm kind of rethinking now the size of my alphabet stamps. I think they're just gonna be too large. I think we need just a small word or a smaller piece of a word here instead. So I'll go ahead and do all this, and I'll be right back. Okay, so here is the collage without my favorite word. And you know, I realize I don't have to stamp my word. I could find a word and put it onto a stamped thing. So I think I might do that. I've got, let's see. Snarky, no. Here. I've got this Tim Holtz Chit Chat. And so I could easily look through here for a good word to use. Actually, joy is something I may go with. Love is another good one. I mean, it's just so cliche, isn't it? I'm more thinking about the collage and how I'm feeling about it. Imagine, it's funny too. I mean, inspiration would be a good one. Okay, so I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go find something that I can use as like a background stamp, and I'll just stamp on a small piece of paper. So I'll be right back. I need to find a stamp real quick. Okay, so here is a fun little stamp set that I got a long time ago. I don't know where I got it from. I don't think I've ever used it, but I thought this might be kind of cute. Not sure which one. Maybe that one. Of course, I want to stamp it in black. Well, we could have the bird saying something. Maybe that would be kind of fun. Okay, so let's do that. I mean, it doesn't have to mean anything. And then, as far as what color, I'm going to pull out my Dewdrop stamps. Probably this platinum will show up the best, or Starlight Silver. I like these stamp pads. They're really cute. They're really cute. They're really fun. And I like that you have a bunch of different colors and they don't take up tons of room. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and I think do a couple practice stamps. Let me find a piece of scratch paper, and I may even stamp this and then cut it out. I'm not sure. But I'm kind of leaning towards stamping it directly onto the page. So, ooh, somebody's angry outside. Let's just see how, actually I should grab a piece of that. I should grab a piece of the magazine that I was going to throw away just to see how it will. Whoops, as I drop it. Oh my goodness. Okay. Here, this is what I need. Get it everywhere. Whoops. I am a hot mess today, you guys. Oh my gosh. Okay, let me try this one more time. Live on camera. And no, I'm not going to edit that out. Okay, let's just see how this turns out on here. Oh, well, you can kind of see it. It's not super bright, but that's kind of cool. How do I feel about that? I'm not sure. Well, I have one shot at it, so I'm wondering if the other color will show up better. Let me try this other color real quick. I wonder if I have... I was hoping I had more of that black. No, I don't. That's all I have. That's the biggest piece. So, okay, let's see how this goes. Okay, well, that one shows up a little better. I mean, they're both fine. I think I'm going to go for this one. So, okay. Try this one last time and see how it looks. Of course, my page isn't going to be as nicely flat. Oops. All right. And it's okay if it doesn't all show up. Oh, and then I moved it. Okay, that's all right. It'll still be fine. Okay, so here's how that looks. We got a little speech bubble for the bird. And then I'm thinking inspiration would be good. Imperfection would be good. Embrace imperfection. I'm just gonna do that. I think that kind of sums this little thing up right here. Because it's not perfect, guys. Not at all. Alright, so very carefully put that in there. I probably should have put some glue on that. It should be okay. All right, guys. Well, this was a very unexpected collage, but I think it's really cute. Somehow it's working. I don't know. I don't know how, but here's that closer up. So hopefully you can kind of see. I did smudge it just a little bit, but hopefully I caught myself before it got too bad. All right, guys. Well, that'll do it for me today. This was a lot of fun. So, all right. I'll see you all in the next one. Bye.